time seeing the near-term bearish risk. This is why I'm tweeting a bit more. Like, if someone disagrees with something, everything I'm seeing that looks good doesn't mean it's going up anything, blah, blah, blah. But from my analysis, it's looking okay. So I haven't trimmed anything. I haven't touched a thing because I try to justify it and I can't. So I'll keep on. This is why I've been tweeting. You saw me tweet today. I was talking about that intraday stuff, right? What was I saying? This stuff, like you know, I'm not a day trader, right? I'm not no day trader. You see this by the one of these tweets. I had the shrug face. I don't know. Don't ask me to interpret this, okay? Don't ask me to interpret this because I don't really even know that it's saying anything. I'm just relaying the information of this looks kind of interesting, right? Because you know I take a peek at RSI, but like intraday shit, come on. This isn't high conviction analysis or anything like that. But this is the thing is that I'm like trying to look for areas where the thesis is like maybe unfolding, like maybe I should trim or start whatever. And like even when I dig into the minutia here, like and again, this is like low conviction analysis, but stuff like I don't usually take a peek at. But let me take a peek at this, just see if I can see something kind of falling apart internally. This looks good, right? Every time it falls back to the RSI, I'm not a day trader. I just think if this were a longer term chart, I would like this. Every time it falls back to 50 and people start gobbling up, it's like they don't want it to get even close to being oversold. So this looks good to me. Plus the overbought nature. Again, I'm not a day trader. I was hoping someone would be like, what the hell, Roy? Like, what kind of analysis is this? You're an idiot. This doesn't mean anything, which could be true. I mean, it's definitely true. I don't know what I'm doing, but this looks good. So, and this was through, this was the first, was this the first one of the day? Yeah, this is the last one. So then I tracked it throughout the day. I never tracked this, by the way. I'm not going to keep on posting about this. This is like a one-day thing. Like I'm going to, I'll keep an eye on it just because. But this isn't my type of analysis. I'm not going to start posting charts every day. But let's see. This is another test. You know me with the technical analysis. I'm like still skeptical, so everything's a test. This is a test too. Let's see if anything comes of it. Ming, what's your take on that increased lending facility capacity? Cheers, Ming. Thanks for the question. We're gonna dig into that. Oh, by the way, for anyone who's new to the stream, we do other research besides GameStop. If you check the other streams, we look at other companies. But for the first time, we got some GameStop news and shit's happening. So it's kind of been dominating the stream. But we're doing real analysis here. This is my GameStop analysis that you're seeing. I took a couple of notes like today of things that I wanted to take a peek at. So maybe we'll do that today too. But yeah, so I hope people tune in and care about GameStop. If you care about the other companies, as time passes, we'll be spending more time. We can't do 3 hours GameStop. I don't even think I can do that. Maybe I could. I say I could talk for weeks. I probably could. Okay, so Ming. Oh, thanks, Ming. I appreciate that. Cheers again, huh? What a call. Ming says he loves the stream. I appreciate that. Thank you. Trying something new here. Let's see if people like it. Oh, look at this hat, huh? Like, look at the red and black hat. I figured I'd test that out too. So we're definitely going to get to the new credit facility. I looked at it briefly, just like I often before the stream, just tried to pull it up on my phone, but I didn't do much. I just got a quick take. This is why I'm like, the market interprets that as bullish. That's good news. What's it at now? 708. We're not going to keep it. There you go. Coming back down, right? It's 200. What do we say? 200. It's not a crazy amount of shares, so we'll see. We'll check on this at the end. I'll just be curious. Okay. So we're going to get to the what else? There's a couple other things I was going to check out. Oh yeah, so I showed that 15-minute chart. I got nothing else to say. I said everything on that. Oh yeah, you know one thing I wanted to revisit. Well, I apologize, Ming. Well, I want to get to the. Well, no, we got to do the SEC filing first. Come on, let's do this. This is the new news. We'll get to the other stuff later. It's like I wanted to touch base on Cohen's previous 13D amendment. You know what I mean? Because we touched on it on the stream how we picked up on those different dates and stuff like that. And then I'm curious because some people were talking about it because maybe the edits had to do with the clerical errors, right? And so now I'm like, could something be going on? Steven Hussey, cheers, buddy. Giving the people what they want. More Jimmy Allows. All right. Thanks, Steven. Appreciate it. Nice to see you, man. Cheers, dude. Yeah, so I've been kind of, thanks, Steven, because I feel like, some people tuning in because a lot of people maybe tuned in the stream because of the GameStop video too, right? So it's like, this is research I'm doing too, and I care about this, and hopefully the people here care about it. So if that's what we're caring about, that's what we're doing. And there'll be other GameStop stocks. It's not you can't do 5 years of streams on one single stock. But yeah, GameStop's the stock of the hour right now, so we'll focus there. But let's check this. Let's check this 8K today. I did the quick SEC search after just to see if Cohen filed. Not that I was surprised he filed on Monday, but I'm like, did he? Did he? Let's see. And then he not that. But then I saw the filing. I'm like, oh, how did I not get the alert on that? So let's just take a peek at this. Let's just see. Again, so now we know sometimes what I like to do is I like to read a press release or an earnings release, right? This is kind of fun to do. I mean, this is kind of corny too, but you read the earnings release and then try to guess at what the market's reaction is after hours or pre-market or whatever it is. And I'm like always wrong. I suck. I'm really bad at it, but you can try. It's kind of fun because you try to gauge, how are people going to interpret this? But I do know now, no joke. I mean, if it does feel as though sentiment has shifted, I'll lean more toward a more bullish interpretation by the market. But when I looked at this, so I kind of did it today, and I was surprised it was up 10% after hours. So I wasn't way off. I thought maybe what I said, that maybe people will view this as now they're going to have plenty of liquidity, but a 10% move? We'll see where it opens, excuse me. Harsh Patel, looks like their credit revolver was increased by 150 million. Right. So that's good news, right? That's good news, and it should be interpreted positively. But is it 10%? Like what's the market cap right now? So they increased their facility 150 million. The market cap's 500 million, so it goes 10%. Is it worth 50 million on the market cap? You know what I mean? So that's where I'm like, is that $50 million news? I would say I don't necessarily think so, but here's what's happening is it's not so much the news itself, it's people catching up to the story. And this gets there. This is why filings are good, and even people just reporting on GameStop is like people. Stories take time to pass along. It's not so, it can't be cleanly passed. So SEC filings where Cohen took a stake, and then they upped their credit facility, and then it builds upon itself. It compounds. And then it's a more easily digestible thesis. Or this is my take. I mean, what the hell do I know? I just, you kind of see similar narratives play out with different stocks, and now we're seeing it with GameStop. And I'm kind of like, all right, this is kind of that playbook. So now I have to say, we'll see what the price action, what it does tomorrow is what matters. This is kind of noise. That's how you got to view this stuff. Don't put too much stock into this. I know I always say that, but what it does tomorrow is important. But I will say that upcoming, now I'm thinking about quarterly. When you see this reaction, now I'm thinking about quarterly earnings, right? And everyone's wondering, are they going to outperform? Are they going to underperform? Are they going to beat estimates and all this stuff? Me too. And we've been talking about this on the stream. But it's almost like we could be getting to the point where, I don't want to say it doesn't matter, but if people start looking at GameStop with rose-colored glasses with the Cohen backdrop, it's like as long as they didn't completely collapse, then it will be viewed positively. You know what I mean? Like, I think we're reaching that point. So if I were to, I'm not so sure if they'll beat or anything like that on the quarterly earnings, but if I had to make a guess right now, I would say the stock price, this is a guess, right? This isn't serious analysis. This is speculation this isn't, make decisions based on this, but this is my take, is that the stock will be up on Thursday, is because I think the sentiment, we're watching it in real time switch. Switch over, flip over to a positive sentiment. So anyway, this kind of move today is kind of supports that.